Yo guys, what up and welcome to my next video. In this video I will react to the new update that is coming on Itzo's channel, and I think we're going in and I think we start this video, then we can look what's the update, where the defenses get a new level, the troops and something else, and I think we are going in.
The first sneak peek is finally here for the first update of 2026, and this means we are going to talk about the new defensive levels, which means as well a new spell tower level, a new pet house level. This means a new pet.
New spell and pet, okay.
New troop level.
The defenses looks very, very good. The Tesla, here the Fire Spitter, also the Inferno Tower.
And way more. Let's start things off though with the new defense levels. And this means we are not going to receive supercharges right away because the community has said it is always a little bit too much. Super says listen, and this means those supercharge levels are going to get pushed back. This means, though, some of those defenses have only really small buffs compared to what we have right now in the game.
Okay, that means you can supercharge these things. I don't really care about this. I think it's okay. It's not a problem or something. It's okay. You're faster maxed then.
Only has like 5 DPS more after the update than what we have currently in the game. The Mortar, for example, has even 2 DPS less than what we have currently in the game, and the Tesla on the other side, again, has 5 DPS more than what we have currently in the game. I'm concentrating here mostly on the DPS numbers because I feel like the HP, yeah, it's nice, but most of the time the DPS is the most crucial thing. And for the Fire Spitter, it is even 5 DPS less than what we have currently in the game, so it's a Fire Spitter nerf because the Fire Spitter with a level 2 right now in the game, plus the Supercharge, is hitting 5 damage more than the level 3 Fire Spitter. Let's move on, though.
It's very weird. When you don't upgrade the Fire Spitter with double charge, a super charge, and you have more DPS. I don't know. I know hit points are not the same, but the DPS, okay, crazy. I don't know what the update. Defenses are not better than or something.
The new spell tower level. This spell tower level, and it's always the same way, is not going to affect the other spells, which means invisibility, rage, and poison, they're going to stay the same. Nothing is going to change about them. Only what we're going to get on top is now the new Earthquake spell tower. What this does is pretty much like the poison tower, but instead of throwing a poison spell, it's going to be throwing an Earthquake spell.
Okay.
Well, and this Earthquake spell is going to do 30% DPS, or like damage, of the troop max hit point. That is important. If a troop is nearly dead or something, it is still the 30% of the max hit points. And that obviously is the most crucial versus things like the Barbarian King or Meteor Golems or things like that. They are going to get hit hard. Next one on the list is the pet.
Oh, that's crazy. 30% of the maximum hit points. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah.
House level and the new pet, which is going to be added to the game, which is
a new pet.
Raven. It is the Greedy Raven. This one is a weird one because it kind of works like a goblin but as a pet, which means it is ranged, but it's concentrating on resource buildings and it's having a multiplier damage versus resource buildings. Now, my big issue is, where would you put this? Usually, whenever there's a new pet, you have already a quick idea to your head, okay, this is the use case you're going for. With this pet, it is a little bit different. How do you actually get value out of it? Like, what is the best use case? Yes, it has a solid range, but it's only targeting defense, it's only targeting resource building. So, what is the big value? What is the big selling point? Do you just use it?
Okay, we have like 3,500 hit points. That's not so good. Something the traps can get this thing easily out. The damage is also very okay, but you have Sneezy. I don't really know if I use this one because you have the Frosty or the Jelly on the King. You have the Unicorn on the Queen. I don't really know how to use it. You have the Frosty, you have the Diggy. I don't really know. I think so that the Sneezy is way better than this thing here, the Raven.
For farming, is it just not good for clan war or rank attacks? Like, what is the use case here? Well, the first thing which came to my mind is maybe it can just be another Warden Walk pet, right? Like, maybe it could be better than Sneezy. On the other side, though, I know the meme is still going strong. I guess that Sneezy is dead, even though that meme is interesting to say the least, because
but yeah,
Sneezy is still
you see this here? The Raven is so close to the Warden. It's better here when the Raven is like on here or something, because when, I don't know, a supercharge or a splash damage shoots at this one here, then the Raven get also the hits.
To pet in the game. So would you actually remove that? And especially because the Raven can hit by Black Mines as well, which is
yeah, when the Super Wizard Hours is attacking here at our one,
this pet
then the Raven is
not going to survive as long. And just for more DPS and a faster Warden, well, Sneezy is doing the same thing. So the Warden Walk already out of the picture. It is not really the greatest. It is not really that useful over there. The next use case would be with air attacks. Well, you can just put that on an air hero and you have pretty solid DPS, especially when you're going through things like the Town Hall.
Okay, that's good. Why? Because you have the dragons, maybe the loons to get the traps, and then this thing can get very good value. Okay, that can I see about this, but the Sneezy is also very good.
Storages in general, so that I feel like is the best use case. But still, we have other air pads, which are as well providing some power to air attacks as well.
This pad has to need like double the damage or something, or at least 5,000 hit points, or at least double the damage that you can see. Oh my god, the defense or the storage, they are so quick death with this thing, but...
Also, are those better or... like, I'm
that's
not, really
not the
sure, but if you
case.
want to get those pads upgraded or this patch, upgraded code ITZU can support me and this channel. As always, that is really appreciated. Let's move on though, from the patch, let's move on to the walls, where there's going to be 75 more upgradable to the max level, where it's well having a new level to the Giga Bomb to level 4.
Okay, you have more Wars
Plus 100
upgrade,
is not the craziest
a
number.
new
We're going to have
Giga
a new
Bomb
Black Mine level, which should be there.
update.
It's just invisible. I'm kidding. Like it's plus 150 damage for the Black Mine for 19 million for each trap, which means now Black Mines again, one-shot healers even with a life gem. That is the crucial thing. And also, we have some new...
Okay, the Black Mine one level up that the healers can do the one-shot with the Lifestone. This, I think that's a good decision, because that's crazy that the Black Mine don't destroy the healers in the things.
Troop levels.
Okay, now we get the Super Archers. Okay.
Archers, not
Yeah.
the biggest deal, but the Super Archers getting a new level as well with that, which means inside blimps. They're already really solid, getting used on some bases, even pro matches, if that base is fitting. So I feel like Super Archer blimps are actually really solid again with some army compositions.
Okay,
That-
Baby Dragon I use a Baby Dragon normally in my attacks. That's nice.
I'm not the only one, but just visually, they're getting more and more into the direction of like a mini baby dragon. More and more blue on the back of them, and I don't know, it looks pretty cool to me. It just is kind of funny. But as well, the super version is getting new level, the Inferno Dragon. On the other side, though, is it going to be really that useful? I am not really sure. I mean, it's getting used to funneling a little bit, but hey, that's pretty much it.
Oh, the Electro Titan gets very good hit points and damage.
The Electro Titan, I was kind of hyped for this because I think it's really strong. On the other side, though, I feel like the Electro Titan and the Meteor Golems are the two troops as well who are going to suffer the most from the addition of the Earthquake Tower. So, yeah, not really sure how strong that's going to be. Next one on the list is the Revive spell. This spell is pretty mid to not that strong, but hey, it's going to be 5% more hit points on your hero when you're reviving
Okay,
it.
yes.
It is okay.
I don't use
guess.
this here.
The next one is an interesting one. The Earthquake spell. I
Shoot
feel like Supercell thought,
damage.
hey, the Earthquake spell needs a new level, but at the same time, it is already so strong, so how can we change it? Well, we need a new effect. So what the new levels now do,
Bro,
are actually going to
3 level on this.
affect troops, heroes, and such things, which means, well, you can, if you're doing Fireball, for example, the Fireball's not going to one-shot the hero, the Earthquakes now can damage that hero, which is, I guess, kind of nice. I'm not sure if we need a Fireball buff, but hey,
Okay.
at least that's a use case. Quick side note, the Earthquake boots from the King are going to be affected by this as well, which is a really nice little buff for the Earthquake boots. Next one, Hog Riders. And I will be honest, I'm really
Okay,
excited for this, or to be more specific,
that's nice with the Hawk Riders. So much hit points and DPS, but also when there is the Earthquake spell, that is very not good for these things.
I'm really excited for the super version of them getting a buff or a new level, which is the Super Hog Rider. We're not going to just have the 250 HP and the 30 DPS on top, but as well buffs or more hit points to every single stage. And this is what makes this troop so strong, especially now with the Life Gem, which is, well, still going to be really, really powerful. So you're going to have the bonus hit points from the Life Gem for the Super Hog Rider. Then as well, you're going to have that for the Super Rider, which as well is receiving
Yeah,
another hit
that's
point
nice.
buff and DPS buff. And then the same as well for the Super Hog, which as well is going to be buffed by the Life Gem. So overall, Super Hog Riders might be back. Let's see if they're going to be viable or not, but for sure a new level. The next one as well is going to be quite exciting, which might be surprising, but even the regular Witch is already really solid. And I'm wondering how strong. I think it could be really strong. I will be for sure covering that in some videos. But I feel like even regular Witches with the Life Gem are going to be really powerful. Why exactly? I feel like this Skeleton level 2 is going to have a bigger impact than what you might think. Because this is important for how many more hit points those Skeletons are going to receive with the Life Gem. And they're having more DPS as well. So this could actually have some impact. But at the same time, obviously the Super Witch is going to receive a new level as well. 350 HP and 4 DPS. I feel like especially the DPS
that
is
looks
crucial
good.
because a lot of times for the Super Witches, the issue was they would not move quick enough through the base. Obviously, time is one thing.
Very good
but
hit points and damage here with these things.
Break showers, for example. So that buff is going to be quite nice, that's for sure. Next one on the list
Yeah,
is
okay, the
Lava.
Lava
I feel
Hound,
like
I
this guy is
don't
going to
use
go by
this. That's very nice here. The Super Witch, that's very nice here, I need to say. Yeah. The Super Witch, you can also go with the Fireball attack and or with the LC charge, then a little funnel and then goes in with your with your Super Witches, and on the other side the King and the Queen to funnel. That can be very nice, or you use the King in the middle with the new Stick Horse. Okay, the Lava Hound, we don't use this one here. Maybe the Ice Hound in This is easy, yes.
Right now is Warden Charge with Yetis, Furnace, and Rocket Loons. Well, let's go through the troops which have no new level just yet. Yetis, Furnace, Rocket Loons. What is this? Like, I guess I'm the most unlucky. Like, if you're a Dragon player, you are in the same boat as me. We can all agree that we are really unlucky with this. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. The only other thing which is going to receive a new level is the Slammer as a siege machine, which I guess is nice, but it's not going to have the biggest impact overall based on what I have tested. So
I don't use this one here.
How well actually the Super Witches work. Obviously, over the next few days, we're going to have more and more example attacks. But today, I want to concentrate on Super Witches because I feel like a lot of you are excited for the Super Witch level. And just to really test already an extreme, we're going to start things off with a double Earthquake Tower base. Because I'll be honest, I think just the existence of this, oh boy, I think Meteor Golems and as well the Electro Titans are going to suffer a lot. On the other side though, and this is the tricky thing, I think this Spell Tower is not even that good. It is going to be a hard counter to Meteor Golems and to the Electro Titans. If you play one of those two strategies, if you're facing a double Earthquake Tower base, you might get it, but oh boy, I wish you a lot of fun because it's not going to be a fun experience. And this is another thing now where I want to get to where I'm not, I just think the design is not good because I don't like this rock, paper, scissors system. This is the cool thing so far, which we mostly had with the Spell Tower so far in the game. It is not really as heavy on the rock, paper, scissors. It's just like typically more all-rounders. I guess you could say, hey, the Fireball is countering the Rage Tower and such, but otherwise, it is not as crazy. This one is obviously completely useless versus every single air attack. It is really strong versus Meteor Golems and Electro Titans. It is okay versus Super Witches.
They destroyed the Meteor Golem so crazy. It's crazy. Their hit points, the damage, and now this Earthquake spell. Now the Meteor Golems are completely dead. Completely.
Worry, most of the time just one giant skeleton or something is going to trigger it and it's not going to do anything to your army, right? So it is okay versus things like that, but it is weird. It is weird. Let me know what you think about this beta.
And he's right. The Earthquake spell is only for the ground attacks, and then it's a little bit, how we said, rock, paper, scissors. Which base do you get? Well, for now you get Invis, Poison, and Rage. They are for air troops and ground troops. But the Earthquake is only for the ground. And that could be very crazy with this one. And yeah, when you use air troops, that can be very good now. Very, very good, because you don't have to play this rock, paper, scissors, because when somebody have the Earthquake, then you have good probability of 3-star.
But I'm not really sure if we're going to see it a lot. I'm still really on the fence. The same for the pet. I feel like usually I have already quickly a good idea of how strong or how useful something is going to be. But those two things, I'm really unsure. I'm really unsure if they're actually really good, if they're actually really... Time will tell.
No,
and please let me know in the comments
nobody
what you think about them.
using, I think.
What strategy you would like to see next? As I said, I would for sure like to show you some regular witch attacks because they are really fun and really strong, especially with the live gem combo. So make sure that you're coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, what can I say about the update? I'm really a little bit disappointed about this. Okay, the new pet, yeah, but it's nothing special. The new defenses are very good. The new update from the troops, I don't know why not the loons or the dragons. The Super Yetis got a new level, because Super Yetis can be very good. Yeah, you have the Earthquake spell, but that can be a very good meta strategy. And not only the throwers. The throwers are way too good. I don't really know. I think they don't nerf the throwers in the next update. I don't really know. Nobody's talking about that. I thought that the update would be a very better, because you have very good things to come out. What they are doing right now, they fixed the Legend League a little bit more, not a completely game, but it's a little bit better for many people. Not for me, I need to say, but for the most people, that's okay. You have the new stick horse, that's very, very OP, broken, and very nice to use. And now they bring an update that's a little bit disappointed me, because they are nothing special. Okay, I don't really hype this update. Okay, it's okay, but yeah, they had to go like crazy on this update, that more people, I think, comes back. But that's it. It's not bad for us. I'm thankful for the update, that I can do something on my accounts. They are maxed. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Like this, something a reaction, not a gameplay today. Tomorrow is the next gameplay, and I hopefully see you tomorrow in my next video. Please drop a like on the video, and ciao.